Okay, we're doing Snow by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Let me play through it slowly for you, and then we'll learn how to do it. See if I can get through it. Alright, so that's really slowed down there, and I'm not going to, I'm not performing it for you. I'm trying to teach it to you, so I'm just going to show it to you slow, and then you can speed it up and sound like the recording if you want to put that much work into it. But it's not as hard as you might think. A lot of things are not as hard as you might think when you hear them fast. So all it amounts to is 4 different chords. Okay, so we're going to learn 4 different chord positions for the left hand, and then how to pick it. The first one is an A minor chord. Now, for those of you who know A minor, great, but for those of you who don't, let me show you or remind you. Let's take the second string up from the floor. The high E is the first string closest to the floor. The next one is the B string. I want to put my first finger on that, my pointer finger. So get that pointer finger on the B string. Now, the next string towards the ceiling is the G string, and I'm going to put my ring finger on that string. Okay? So I'm going to have my ring finger on the second fret on the G string, and then the next string towards the ceiling will be the D string, and I'm going to have second fret on that one. So there I have it, okay? So B string, first fret. G string, second fret. D string, second fret as well. A minor. Now, this is how we're going to pick it. Alright? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9 notes to make. Okay? So after you finger the A minor chord, here's what you're going to do. D string. You might want to write this down. Pick the D string, and then the G string, and then the B, and then back to the G. Now, I'm going to go to the B string now and make 3 notes. On the B string, the first note I make just by picking it, and the next note I make by hammering down my pinky in the 3rd fret on the B string. So the first one is made by this first finger already down. Then I hammer down that pinky, make the second note, it's a D note, and then I lift it back up, and then I make the last note, and pull off of it good, then you'll make that last note. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, again for you. Okay, that pull off is kind of hard to do. Let me do it again for you. Alright? That's how you do it. You go D, G, B, G, B, 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 G, B. Now, the next chord is an F chord. And we're going to do it this way. We're going to take our ring finger, put it on the D string. The D string is the 3rd string down from the ceiling. 3rd fret with the ring finger. We're going to take 2nd fret on the G, the string, towards the floor, 1 string there. So the G string will be the 2nd fret with the middle finger. And then we're going to take the pointer finger, the first finger, and leave it on the 1st fret on the B string. Okay? So that's my strings. I have 3, 2, 1 on the D, G, B. Alright? Get those fingers ready. I'm going to pick it the same way. Pick the strings exactly the same way you did on the first chord. I'll go ahead and yell them out for you again. D, G, B, G, B, and then hammer down like we did before. Hammer down on that 3rd fret on the B string with the pinky, and then lift it up to make the next note. And then you have the G string and then the B. So again, that's D, G, B, G, B, 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 G, B. And that's rhythm. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum. And the hard part is that hammer pull-off, you know, to make the notes happen with that pinky note. All right. The next chord is going to be a C chord, and we'll have. I'm going to do that right. Hold on. One more time. There we go. That one's different than the other two. I was used to that other way. Let me show you what strings to get down, and then we'll learn it here. It's a C chord. We're going to have A string, 3rd fret with a ring finger. We're going to have D string, the very next string towards the floor, with the 2nd fret. of with the middle finger, second fret on the D string, and still we have. Actually, we're not going to use this first finger now. That's what was getting me. We're not going to use this first finger on the B string anymore because we're not going to use the B string. We're going to use this string for a hammer now. And I'll show you how to do that. So get these two fingers down, third fret on the A, second fret on the D. All right, this is what we do. A string. This is different, so pay attention here. A string, D string, G string, back to D, then back to G. But when we go back to the G, we're going to do open and then hammer 2. See how I did that? Open G, and then I'm going to hammer that first finger down on the second fret, and then I'm going to lift it back up to get an open. And then I'll finish D string, G string. So still you have 9 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. But you're going to do the hammer on the second fret with this first finger. So get these fingers ready and let's go through it again. A, D, G, D, G, 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 and then D, and then G. Of course you don't want that note to stick out like I did, but you have... Okay? That's the third chord. That's the C chord. And the last one is a G chord. Now to do this one, you're going to have to scoot to the right on the neck a little bit. And this is what we want. We want on the D string, third string down from the ceiling, a 5th fret. And then on the G string, the next string down towards the ground, we want middle finger, 4th fret, fret 4. And then we want our pointer finger, our first finger, on the B string on the 3rd fret. Okay? So it goes 5, 4, 3 on the D, G, B. Okay? 5, 4, 3 on the D, G, B. That rhymes, so maybe you can remember that. Now we're going to handle this one the same exact way we did the first 2 chords. We're going to go D, G, B, B. I said the wrong thing. Let me start again. D, G, B, G. Now here we're going to hammer on the B. We're going to make 3 notes. First we pick it, then we're going to hammer down on fret 5. Now it's fret 5 because we're here instead of over here now. So it's pick it on the B and then hammer down with the pinky, fret 5, and then lift it back up, and then G, and then B. So 9 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's D, G, B, D, B, 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 G, B. Okay? So let me go through all of it now. First you had the A string, or the A minor chord, the first chord. Then you had the F chord. Then you had the C chord. And then you had the G chord. The hard thing will be stringing them all together, going from one to the next. So when you do it, keep in mind, when you do this first chord and go to the second one, you don't move this first finger, it stays there. And then you just do that to get the F chord. Now to go from the second chord to the third one, all you do is take these 2 fingers and move them towards the ceiling. One set of strings. The first finger stays there. See how easy that is? If you think about it, if you look at it that way. Now to move to the next one, you just got to get over there and move. But to get to that last one. So anyway, slowly we have A minor. Let's do that again. F. Then the C. And then the G chord here. Alright, and the speed, working on the speed of it, that's just up to you. Play it over and over and over again. That's the only way. Play it 1,000 times. And get better on that. And working on this song will help you with your picking on other songs. Make sure you use upstrokes in there, not just downstrokes. Okay, so that's a really fun riff. Hope you guys enjoy it.